course, has been all over the news lately. In particular, the focus is on China-US trade negotiations. The current White House has been putting a lot of pressure on Chinese trade practices. Initially started with tariffs on aluminum and steel, and then a whole host of other products. The trick is to put pressure on Chinese trade practices without hurting American consumer. And that's what the market started worrying about potentially impact of those negotiations on inflation and interest rates. Last week, we had a few stories that suggested that China is willing to accommodate US demands by decreasing its annual trade surplus from $350 billion per year to $200 billion. Later, these stories have not been confirmed, but in this particular case, we think that where there is smoke, there is fire. That's because we look at these trade tribulations in the context of longer-term Chinese objectives. President Xi's objectives are for China's ascendancy in the political and economic global sphere, and that includes ascendancy of Chinese currency. The objective is for the renminbi internationalization, and that means when it comes to its role in the international payment systems, international reserves, and international capital markets. And to that end, China, for example, in 2015 pushed for inclusion of renminbi in the special drawing units, and more recently started opening its equity and bond markets to foreign investors. This is a part of longer-term master plan.